Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is going to be a weekly reading here for January 5th through the 11th. If you're watching the playback of this, the timestamps will be down below in the comments, so you can just go straight to your zodiac sign. And if you don't see the timestamps right away, just give it some time. The stream probably just ended, so you're gonna have to wait for them to be posted. But nonetheless, I'm gonna let the room here fill up, and we're gonna jump in. What's going on, Mystic? I'm grateful to be able to catch your live today. I know that your schedule hasn't been conducive to doing them as much before. Yeah, but I plan on going live more on the channel, so you'll be seeing a lot more lives. Much appreciation to you and the tribe. How you doing, Rose? All right, and let's see here. I will be taking super chat questions. Be sure to read the super chat rules, of course. I have it pinned in the chat box. And I'll answer the super chat questions at the end of the video. What's up, Bruno? How y'all doing? Julie. Hello, hello. But I'm gonna give it some time here here in a second. We'll start. Of course, we'll start first with Aries. Yeah, I'll leave that there actually. All right, let's jump in. Let's start first with Aries here. All right, let's do it. Aries. Damn, Aries can't shuffle your cards. All right, what do we got here for Aries for the week? What's the energy here surrounding Aries for the week, January 5th through the 11th? What do we got here? Aries. All right. What's the energy here for Aries this week? Aries, what do we got here for you? I feel like this is going to be a great week here for you, Aries. You have the 10 of Cups here for the overall energy. It's interesting because in the pre-shuffle, the Sun card flipped over. And I was going to say something about like you experiencing more joy or more happiness. Some of you could be even spending more time outside or in nature or something like that. But the 10 of Cups being here for the overall energy, I think this is going to be a good week here for you. That's what I'm picking up. I feel like I get this energy of you actually really enjoying things more. You feeling more in tune with things. And I'm also getting here, some of you could be with your family or you could be spending time here with family this week. It doesn't have to be, it could be friends and stuff like that. But I see you really enjoying your time here. You have the 6 of Cups in your current energy at this time. Some of you are also learning how to be more like appreciative or more grateful for the things here that you have. Some of you may have kids, 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups if you do have kids, or if there's kids around you, or if there's, it could be family here as well. You could be experiencing like just joy in general here. But 6 of Cups is when things become more simple. So I get this energy here for you, Aries, of things becoming more simple, or at least you're trying to make things more simple. You're trying to not get caught up in all the negativity. You're trying to focus on the positive. You're trying to focus on the future that you're creating, not like the past or anything like that. But the Fool card being in your challenge, King of Cups as your advice here. I'm going to be honest, when I saw this Fool, that's why I laughed. Some of you, the Fool can signify to like be more carefree. And I see you being in this very carefree energy. I see you being in your Aries energy of not really caring. But I do get this energy with the King of Cups being the advice is to make sure that you're not acting too immature here, Aries, because it could come back to bite you in the ass. But I feel for the most part, this is a week here to where you're going to be really enjoying yourself. You have the Page of Pentacles here in the future position. There could be some type of offer that you could be getting. Or you could be accepting something or something's being accepted. I'm hearing something like that here as well. Page of Pentacles, though. I'm going to clarify that here in a moment. You could be making a purchase, or someone could be purchasing something here from you as well. You pull this air element card. It says communicating. You may get some type of message here or some communication. The pages are the messengers here. So I get you here, there being some type of communication or message here for you. It's of importance, like it has significance. It's the pinnacle. So it's whatever it is, it's going to improve things or make things better here for yourself. Clarify this Page of Pentacles, and then we're going to go to Taurus. I don't want to spend too long on the zodiac signs because I don't want to be on here for 3 hours. I still got to do personal reads, and then I also got to upload on the channel too. You have the Knight of Cups here. It could be in regards to love and romance, right? I do get that here. So this could be dealing with love, or there's something sentimental and sweet here, or some advancement in regards to a partnership relationship here. This may not make sense right now. Maybe you get a message, or maybe you message someone. So that's what I'm getting here for you, Aries. I'll pull you one more card. You pulled this Part of Fortune card. It says increase. I'm telling you, the Part of Fortune, where can life flow when you get out of your own fucking way? That's the Part of Fortune, right? Like, and it's also when you don't really experience resistance, you're flowing. So I'm telling you, there's going to be an increase, like some type of, you're just going to feel in the flow and being able to enjoy your life here. But I'm going to say here, if you're finding yourself hitting resistance here this week, where are you getting in your own way? That is the big question. And once you identify that, then things will start to flow and you'll start to experience the positivity and the increase with things. So that's what I got here for you, Aries. All right, let's go to Taurus. If you sent the super chat question, I will answer the super chats, but it'll be at the end when I get through. Yeah, you're going to have to wait. It's going to be at the end when I get through all the signs. All right, let's go to Taurus. Taurus. What do we got for Taurus here this week? Ooh, it is hot in here. I may have to pause this and go turn on the air because it is way too hot in here. What's going on with Taurus here this week? I'll finish Taurus and then I'm gonna go turn on the air. What is the energy here surrounding Taurus here? Pull the Six of Wands here. Let's see. All right, Taurus, give me a second. I'll be right back. I need to go turn on the air. It's way too hot in here. But this is a good read. Hold on, so I'll be right back. Hold on. BRB. Boy, Neo. Brunies. Whew. Oh, it is hot in here. We're on Taurus. The signs will be in the top left-hand corner. Let me, it is hot. It's fucking hot. Taurus. Taurus. I got a couple messages here for you, Taurus, this week. I feel right now the Nine of Wands, I'll show the cards here in a second. The Nine of Wands is in your current energy. You could be experiencing, the Nine of Wands is the test of the will. So you're experiencing resistance. You could be feeling tired, a little exhausted, burnt out. Let's see here. All right, Taurus. All right, let's jump in here. So you have the Nine of Wands. Damn, is my camera really doing this? We're gonna have to get through it. You have the Nine of Wands here in your, it's the software actually. Let me see if I can do this really quick. You have the Nine of Wands here in your current energy at this time. I think there's a bit of a struggle. Nine of Wands is like when your will's being tested here. You could be feeling energetically depleted or tired. You could be trying to push through things at this time. I think you have the Six of Wands here for the overall energy for the week. Now, the Six of Wands is a card of success, so I do feel there is success and growth and expansion here. And you could even be, some of you could be leaders or teachers or mentors or guides, or you can even be like influencers, like you have a following or you have a community. If you don't, I'm gonna get to the other side of the story here. But I feel here that if you need to change something, I feel you're being encouraged to change it, because the Ten of Swords being in the challenge is something's not working here anymore, and the Page of Swords is your advice. So you may have to communicate something or share something here, and whatever it is that you decide to change or whatever it is that you decide to communicate, I feel you'll get met with the Two of Cups being here in the future. I feel you'll get met with like acceptance or people understanding here with the Two of Cups, like support, which will allow for you to be able to, with the Knight of Cups being the outcome position, feel more free. Like you don't feel so energetically depleted or weighed down. Now, others of you here, I feel that you want to be successful when it comes to like your purpose and your journey here in your life. And you could already be on your journey. You could already be connected to your purpose, right? Six of Wands for the overall energy. You just want more growth and expansion. Some of you may want more status, or you may want just more success in general here. I get here that you're having to, the Ten of Swords here being in the challenge, it's like you're changing things up here. It's because whatever you've been doing hasn't been working. And with the Page of Swords as the advice, it's like you're being encouraged here to keep trying the new thing or keep experimenting here, even if you feel like you're getting met with resistance with the Nine of Wands. I also got a love message here too. I'll get to that here in a second. But with the Page of Swords, it's like something new that you're learning here and you want it to be successful. It's like you're being encouraged. It's like you're being pushed to learn new things here. You could be meeting someone here, or there's going to be some type of conversation you may have here in the future position that's going to give you support or help you here. And then the Knight of Cups is like you being able to move forward and feel like emotionally confident in regards to something. Now, if this is a love message here, some of you may want somebody's attention. You may want somebody's attention, or you're trying to get somebody's attention here. Or you're trying to be noticed or be seen. Or maybe you're looking for potentials here. I do feel there is some type of connection here with the Two of Cups in the future position. And with the Knight of Cups being here as well, it could be a water sign. I feel you're being encouraged here, Taurus. If this is anything in regards to love or relationships in general, you're being encouraged, Page of Swords, to communicate. Like to speak. Like Ten of Swords is whatever you've been doing hasn't been working. So the Page of Swords is like speaking, like saying something or trying to communicate here. Because with the Two of Cups in the future position, it's like you'll get met with, it'll be mutual here, or it'll be reciprocal. Let's see here. You pulled this first house card. It says the body here. You know what I get here, Taurus? The first house can be the body, but also the first house is your sense of self, like your awareness of yourself. This could be pointing to confidence with the Six of Wands being the overall energy. Six of Wands is one of those cards that says your best bet on how to navigate a situation is with confidence. Like, I know you may hear that a lot, like, oh, just be confident. You're being encouraged to be confident, to show your confidence. Even if you don't feel 100% confident, you're being encouraged to be confident, try to be confident, present yourself confidently. Because that's what's going to help you here with the Two of Cups being in the future position. Because the Nine of Wands, I'll be real, it reminds me of Chiron being in Aries, and it's like wounds around our identity and our sense of self. And whatever it is, it's like causing us to feel insecure. about something. But there's no need to be insecure. Because with the Two of Cups being here in the future position, there's a reciprocity here. There's a mutualness here. There's support here. What is this about for Taurus? And then we're going to go to Gemini. Fire element says desire here. Why the fire element? Why the fire element for Taurus? Part of fortune increase. Yeah, it's kind of similar to Aries in a way. Like where can things flow when you don't get in your own way? And I think for you, it's about being confident in yourself. And if there's anything you need to communicate or look into, or if there's some type of skill here that you're learning, you're being encouraged here, like, to be confident in doing it. Because that's what's going to help you get the best results here that you want. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. So if this is dealing with like a love situation or relationships here, you're being encouraged here to, I know it sounds like very shallow, but it's like you're being encouraged here to be confident, like present yourself confidently or act more confident. Like don't let because I kind of get here, some of you Taurus, you may feel insecure about something, but you don't need to be. Or maybe you just feel unsure about something. But if it's not love and relationships and it's just in regards to your own personal endeavors here, something that you could be learning, something that you're wanting to grow into, become here, confidence is going to serve you really well, even if you don't feel that great. Because I don't think people would be able to tell. Like they wouldn't be able to tell if you were unsure of yourself, if you were just, it's not putting on the facade of confidence, but it's just being confident. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got for you, Taurus. Let's do Geminis. What we got here for Geminis? What we got for Geminis? Geminis for the week, January 5th through the 11th. What do we got for Geminis this week? Or the 12th, 5th to the 12th, 5th to the 11th. Let's see here. What is the overall energy here for Geminis this week? Knight of Swords. Star card. Three of Wands, the challenge. Two of Pentacles. Gemini, you pulled this 4th house card. It says roots here. It's going to be a big emphasis on, for a lot of you this week, is a big emphasis on your home life, family life. It could be your personal life here too. But I also want to say with this 4th house is about like your inner self and your inner world here. Like the 4th house deals with like how well rooted emotionally you are. And do you experience like a consistent joy or a consistent rhythm of joy and happiness? So I feel you're really working on these things. I mean, all these things are really tied in together, like your inner self, how you feel, your personal life, family, home life, Let's jump into your reading. You pulled the Knight of Swords here for the overall energy for the week. This is going to be a fast-paced week here for you, Gemini. The Knight of Swords is about decisiveness. Like if you're thinking about something rather than overthinking it, the Knight of Swords is about just taking action on whatever it is that you're thinking about rather than waiting. Because you do have the Three of Wands here in your challenge, which can signify like waiting for your ships to come in, like waiting for things to come to you. But I actually feel you're being encouraged here to start moving toward it. Like not to just sit around and wait here. The Star card, because I do feel there are certain things that are outside of your control here, Gemini, this week. And so you're having to wait for these things. But while you're waiting for these things, you might as well start doing other things here. You have the Star card here in your current energy. I do get this energy of healing here for you, Gemini. I think after this month, I think things will start to kind of feel better for Geminis, especially as we kind of go more into February, mid-February, when Neptune and Saturn are both out of Pisces and they're in Aries. So they're like no longer squaring you, which will bring in more clarity, I feel, for Geminis. And that's what I'm getting here with the Star card. It's like it's more clarity with the Star. So yeah, the Star card deals with healing, and it also deals with reinvigoration of hope, joy. I'm getting that here too. But the Star card is starting all over. I feel for some of you Geminis, it's not that you're totally starting all over, but if you think about what's before the Star, it's the Tower. And so with the Tower, everything sort of in a way falls apart or dissolves or breaks down, and then you have to rebuild the foundation, 4th house. And so with the Star card here, it's like now you're totally free. I don't even know if some of you Geminis know this. You're totally free here to really create the type of world here that you want for yourself. And some of you do know it. And so the Star card is like you're following your North Star and you're building toward your ideal future with the Star. But there's so much potent energy around you at this time, Gemini, to tap into and start creating with. So the Star card is also nurturing the glimmer of hope. Whatever it is, whatever it is that you believe in, I feel you're being encouraged to feed that. Don't just sit around and wait for a miracle, Gemini. The Star card, 3 of Wands. It's just waiting on a miracle. I feel like you can make, I know this may sound corny, I feel like you can make these miracles happen though. Like you can make these great things happen in your life. You have the 6 of Cups as your advice here. I do get here that the one thing this week to pay attention to be aware of, is that the 6 of Cups is about learning how to receive. Some of you Gemini, I'm gonna be honest with you, Gemini. I get this energy, you having to let things come into your world, because the 6 of Cups is about trust and being able to be open and receptive and being able to receive. So the 6 of Cups is asking for you to trust more, or be more vulnerable, be more authentic. And I think I said this to you last time, Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. The 6 of Cups is about trust, vulnerability, authenticity, allowing yourself to be transparent, like letting things into your world. But also it's a signal here for you too as well, that you're free here to create what it is that you want to create, that you're a lot more protected and secure than you think you are. Now, for some of you, you may be feeling like, nah, I'm kind of like I'm like, my whole foundation is rocky right now. The 6 of Cups is saying like, how can you create more comfort? How can you create more stability and security? Because I do get here 2 of Pentacles, like you're still in the midst of change here. 2 of Pentacles in the future position. So you're still making changes. Some of you, there could be a move on the horizon, or you could be moving, right? 4th house is the home. Knight of Swords is about movement. 3 of Wands is about moving or relocating. And the 2 of Pentacles is also about travels and relocation, right? So maybe there is a relocation, or maybe you could be moving here in the future. Or if you're not moving, you just kind of feel like your foundation is like being rocked right now, and you're just trying to find, you're trying to anchor things in. And I feel like the way you're going to anchor things in is to not sit around and wait and procrastinate here or wait for a miracle. I'm just going to be real. I feel like this is kind of like an urgent message. Knight of Swords for the overall energy is saying like, start acting decisively now. Because the Justice card being here in the outcome position, like some of these things that you're going through, Gemini, this is going to be a longer message, but some of the things that you're going through right now, I swear, I almost hear you, Gemini. It's like you've been asking the questions of like, why is this happening to me? Like, why am I going through this? Or like, why me? Which I feel like is fair, like whenever it's like you're going through hard things. So I get it. But the Justice card is one of those cards, it's the cosmic scale of balance. So sometimes it's like we don't understand why the universe is doing certain things in our life. and things are totally unbalanced and we're trying to gain balance, but it's like things are totally unbalanced. Well, the universe has a way to like balance out the equilibrium of things. And I get here what's happening here. I get what's happening. Come here. Come here. I don't know if somebody's here. That's my dog. Okay, that's enough. I know. But anyways, with the Justice card. With the Justice card, it's like things are being balanced out here. You got some changes on the horizon that are happening this week. You're gonna be making changes here, and all of it is to bring things back into equilibrium. Some of you could be like clearing out karmic things, or you're like working through karmic things at this time. Neo, I feel like someone's here. Let me go check this here in a second. Y'all want to see Neo? I'll show you Neo in a second. You pull this Virgo card. It says, I analyze here. Yeah, it's like you're having to practically improve things here. Why the Two of Pentacles in the future? You have the Temperance card. Balancing out the extremes, bringing things back into moderation here. Why the Justice card in the outcome? You have the Nine of Cups here. But I think the changes that happen this week, I do get them going in your favor. Nine of Cups, the Justice card. So you'll feel more content, or you'll feel more grounded and more secure here. But there's definitely some you having to possibly do a lot here this week. Or you're going to be way more active here this week. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. But what I see though, especially with the Temperance and the Justice card, Nine of Cups here, things starting to come way back into balance here, and you feeling more content and more emotionally secure with things. But it's definitely a work in process. It's like you're definitely having to like be active and like be involved with all this stuff. But I feel, where it's leading you to is like things not feeling so extreme. All right, let's do Cancers. I don't know if someone was just here, or I don't know what that was. Anyways, I'm busy. All right, let's do Cancers. Cancers here. Oh man. Cancers. Pulled Virgo. Some of you may have Virgo in your placements. Kind of similar to Gemini in a way. I feel like you're having to analyze things and come up with a plan. Like Virgo is, I need a practical plan that works. So it's like you're having to figure things out and having to really look at the details of how you can improve things. What is the overall energy here for Cancer? The Knight of Cups here. The Emperor. Yeah, I see you, the Emperor, in your current energy, like you're taking everything into your own hands at this time. It's also a time for, it's like active. This is a period for you to start actively building here as well, Cancer. Like Virgo deals with the practical side of the intellect and coming up with a plan and getting all the details straight. And then the Emperor is about actively building, like taking things into your own hands, holding yourself accountable, doing what it is that you need to do. Especially with the Knight of Cups, whether this is love, I think this is all areas of your life, but the Knight of Cups is also about like your dreams and the things that you're envisioning and the type of emotional experiences here that you want to have in your life. And that's where you're walking toward at this time, or that's where you're moving toward. What is the challenge here for Cancers? What's the challenge? You have the Empress here. Some of you, your challenge could be, it could be like your mother, or it could be a mother figure or some woman here, Cancer. Some of you, it's like you want to be in your feminine, right? You just want to, but it's like you're having to be in your masculine. What's in the future position? Yeah, the Five of Swords here in the future. Yeah, Cancer, I think you're done with the BS here. Five of Swords is enough is enough. This is my card of like boundaries, cutting people off, doing what it is that you need to do. Yeah, I kind of feel, Cancer, it's like you're no longer letting people take advantage of you. Or a situation in general here. It's like you're really being strict about things. What's the advice here? What's the advice for Cancers? You have the Three of Wands here. Yeah, Three of Wands really asking for you to really look at your future. Like, yeah, Three of Wands about waiting for your ships to come in, but and that also with the Empress, since it's Venus, is like receiving. So there is this energy of like you possibly have been waiting for change or just been waiting to kind of like receive things. But I'm kind of getting here, Cancers, like you can't know, you realize like it's just not going to happen. Like you're going to have to like do something about it. And so with the Three of Wands also being your advice is actually really like looking at your future. It's like you're really looking at your future, or you're being encouraged to really look at the future. Like think years from now, 2 years, 3 years from now. What's the outcome here for Cancer? And then we're going to go to Leos. Yeah, the Chariot here. Some of you, there could be like a move on the horizon or travels on the horizon. Three of Wands, the Chariot. It doesn't have to be. But the Chariot is like for you to get full control over your life and your destiny here. Some of you are learning how to balance like your masculine and your feminine energies. Maybe you're way out of balance with one of the other. Maybe you're way too like in your feminine. Maybe you're balancing out with your masculine, or maybe you were too much in your masculine. Now you're balancing out with the feminine. But the Chariot is, it's about the emotions, right? Duality. But the Chariot is ultimately getting in control of your destiny, especially with the Emperor here. And so in order for you to do that, Five of Swords in the future position here, it's like you're really having to like be straight up with people, or like put your foot down, put boundaries up, get serious. I mean, you got a lot of energy in Capricorn opposing you at this time, right? Sun, Moon, Venus, or not the Moon, Sun, Venus, Mercury, Mars. Like, there's a lot going on in your relationships, and you're being confronted and to some degree, especially like when it comes to emotional boundaries. But yeah, you will get back in control of things here, Cancer. It's just like you're really having to step into like taking like everything into your own hands here. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. There could be a move for some of y'all, or relocation or travels. All right, let's do the Leos. Leos. All right. What do we got for Leos here? Thank you over the Autism Rainbow for the $10 super chat. If you do have if you send a super chat question, be sure to put your question in the super chat box. Otherwise, I'm just going to count it as a donation. And I'll answer all the super chat questions, of course, at the end of the video. All right, what do we got for Leos here? You pull this Mars card. It says Force here. Oh, Leos. Leos are roaring here. I see a lot of you Leos being in a more competitive energy here, or you're just moving with strength, right? Mars is strength, initiative. Let's see here. Yeah, some of you Leos maybe, I get you being more competitive. You may notice this. Yeah, you look at that. You pulled your own card. It says strength. Strength. Let's see, Leos. What do we got here? What's in your current energy, Leo? 10 of Wands here. Yeah, you're having to push through things. A lot on your plate at this time, Leo. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is the burden of choice, burden of responsibility. So you can feel you have a lot on your plate, a lot here that you're carrying. So you're having to rely on your strength to finish things, to complete things here, to get to the finish line. What's your challenge here? You have the Hermit as the challenge here. What's in the future position? You have the Eight of Swords here in the future position. What is your advice here, Leo? Seven of Wands. Outcome is the Nine of Wands here. That's interesting. Leo, I'm just gonna be honest with you here. You have the Eight of Swords here in the future position. So, because I see you being in this Mars energy, right? To where you're moving with strength. It's like you could be in this competitive energy. Also, Mars can deal with like aggression and stuff. The Seven of Wands is your advice. So the Seven of Wands is asking for you to move forward with strength, to initiate things, to stand up for what it is that you believe in, to fight for what it is that you believe in here. And to like Mars is about taking action. So taking the initiative here with things, especially with the Ten of Wands being in your current energy. If there's things here that you need to do, things that you need to follow up on, things that you need to complete. It's like you have the strength here to push through with things here. I'm kind of getting some of you Leos feeling irritated or agitated here. And I'm going to tell you one thing with the Eight of Swords being here in the future position, I would just be aware of your actions or what you do or what you say. Because the Eight of Swords is like when you can regret something. It's like, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. I probably shouldn't have done that. So I would be aware of that here, Leo. Because then it's just going to cause you unnecessary problems with the Nine of Wands in the outcome position here. Why the Eight of Swords here? The Empress. Oh, I see. Why the Nine of Wands in the outcome? You have the Eight of Cups here. Why the Hermit in the challenge? You have the Six of Wands here. Some of you may doubt yourself a lot, Leo. Like I kind of get you having this doubt. Some of you have these big goals and things here that you want to accomplish. But I'm kind of seeing you doubt yourself here, Leo. Or maybe you bit off more than you can chew and now you're having to like reassess things. But I get here with the Strength card. Sometimes the Strength card is about learning how to use like your strength to like pursue things, to complete things. Like sometimes the strength card could represent like passive strength, like needing to learn how to be more compassionate, have empathy, right? That's also like a strength. But also the strength card is like needing to learn how to like push through things, get things done, and like lean into your strength. And I feel here that that's what you're being encouraged to do. But some of you Leos, I kind of get you here. I'm just gonna show you. You have the Eight of Swords and the Empress. It's like you're doubting yourself here, or you're doubting whether or not the results are going to turn out to be good here for you. Eight of Swords and the Empress could be either when you're doubting yourself, or you feel insecure about something here, or whatever it is that you're creating with the Empress, because you're not seeing the results right away, or you're not seeing something happen in the way in which you want. You're starting to doubt the whole process. But you're being encouraged with the Seven of Wands, like not to give up. You need to keep following through with whatever this is and keep pursuing what it is that you're trying to do here. The Nine of Wands and the Eight of Cups here, it's still a process here for you. It's going to take some time. But the Nine of Wands says like you have the strength and you have the will here to push through, but it's going to take some time here. So maybe something either gets delayed or something here is taking a little bit longer than you expect. Why the Seven of Wands is the advice? The Two of Cups here. Clarify the Two of Cups. You have the Two of Pentacles here. You ever hear that saying, like sometimes self-love is like holding yourself accountable? Like if you say you're going to do something, like sometimes sometimes showing yourself love is like actually doing the thing. It's like we can come up with excuses why not to do something. But I feel here, whatever it is that you've set your mind to do, it's like I'm getting here to follow through with it, or to keep following through here with it. Because I'm getting here, there's no need to, I don't think the work has been pleasant, right? It's like the Empress is Venus, so it's like it feels good whenever you're like receiving and creating things, and it's beautiful and it's luxurious. But it's like whenever we're not seeing that, or we don't have that at this time, it's like we have to like actively create it ourselves, and that's Mars, right? It's like we have to go out and get it. We have to go out and like accomplish it. And I don't think the process has been easy here for you, but you have what it takes. It's just like having to like keep pursuing it, like keep leaning into your strength here. Where is this ultimately leading for Leos? Because yeah, the Five of Cups and the Fool card here, with the Ace of Cups here. Honestly, I get here, Leo, that you're just letting go of something that's been emotionally heavy. I'm not sure what this is about, but with the Fool card, Ace of Cups it's like finding joy again or finding fulfillment again. But there's something here that you're definitely like letting go of, some type of past experience here. I'll pull you one more card. Let's see. You pull this Cancer card. Yeah, it's something emotional here. Some of you may have Mars in Cancer. Mars in Cancer is uncomfortable. Something's uncomfortable. What is pushing you and forcing you to grow. Then you're not receiving, or you're not getting what it is that you want. So it's fucking frustrating. And then you kind of get caught in this Eight of Swords energy of negative self-talk. And then that just doesn't help. And then the Nine of Wands is like, nah, I'm going to keep going here. I'm going to get eventually what it is that I want. But I'm going to be real with you. It's a challenge. But you have what it takes here. You have what it takes. I feel honestly with the Five of Cups, like stop crying over like spilled milk. Like let whatever it was that disappointed you, like let it go. It's like don't carry that forward. It could be anything. Whether it's like you feel like you failed, or you just feel like you're not getting what it is that you want. It's the dwelling part. I feel like that's sabotaging you here. Like Mars and Cancer, they fuck themselves up because they can't control their emotions. Like, that's the shadow side of it, right? So don't come for me, Mars and Cancers. I'm just being real. So that's what I got here for you, Leo. I think you'll eventually get what it is that you want, but it may be taking a little bit longer than you expect. So let's go to Virgos here. I know I feel like that was a little depressing for Leos. You know what I get though the most with that, Leo? It's more so like you're starting to internalize something here, like you're not good enough. But that's not the case. So it's like whenever you remove that and just understand like it's part of the process, then you'll be able to start to like receive, and things will start to go your way a bit better here. All right, so let's go to Virgo. Let's go to Virgos here. What do we got for Virgos here? Virgos. It's in the outcome here. Knight of Pentacles. All right. Virgos. Why the Three of Cups as the advice? The Ten of Wands. All right. You pull the Seven of Cups here for the overall energy here. I want to say this, Virgo, this week. Let me see. Let me pull these Oracle card. You pulled this Saturn card. It says truth here. I'm getting something being delayed. Like you may feel like a process is delayed. Like if something is moving slow, it will move. If something has stagnated, or if it's moving slow, or if it's not progressing the way you want it to progress, I feel it's toward the end of the week when things start to move forward. The reason why I say that is because you have the Hangman in the future, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles in the outcome. Like things will start to slowly move forward. But because with the Knight of Swords being in your challenge, you may want answers at this time, or you may want more clarity. It's like you're trying to figure things out. Things will be figured out, but I think it's like there's only so much that you can control here with this Saturn card. You have this Seven of Cups though for the overall energy this week. I think there's options and choices here for you. All right, Seven of Cups, I always say it's the power of the imagination, right? It sparks desire. So there's always choices and options when it comes to things here. And I feel for you, there's options and choices. I feel like you're trying to decide here, like what's going to be the best for you in the long run. The Knight of Cups is in your current energy at this time, which I feel for you, I feel Virgos have really learned how to like trust their intuition and lean more into their intuition here. So I feel for you, it's like you're trusting what feels right emotionally and you're moving in that direction here. Now, if this is a love thing, Virgo, I feel you're being encouraged to kind of slow down, like to let things naturally develop and unfold here. That you don't need to know all the answers yet, because I think things will move forward, or you'll get the answers. Like things will naturally unfold here. But your advice is the Ten of Wands, Three of Cups here. What is this about? Pulled the 4 wands here. Yeah, keep investing into what it is that you've been investing your time, your energy into. The 7 of Cups, like, yeah, there's things here that you're trying to figure out, and I feel like you'll get the answers in due time here. But I feel like you're being encouraged here with the 10 of Wands to keep pushing through here with something and keep following through, like commitment. 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups is about the follow through and commitment, specifically when it comes to other people. The 4 of Wands is focusing on the desired result here. The Hangman here in the future position, I get here. Why the Hangman? You have the Page of Wands. I kind of feel you don't have to do much here. It's just like you just have to either follow through or commit here with something here, and you don't have to force something here this week. The Hangman is kind of getting out of your own way and just seeing what happens. Detaching from the outcome or detaching from the situation. And then the Knight of Pentacles being here in the outcome is things start to move forward here. What is this for Virgo? You pulled this love card. It says new love, heart. If this is a love situation, I feel you're just being encouraged here to stick with something here, Virgo. To stick with something or keep doing what works. I think there's things here that you're trying to figure out in regards to a connection, if this is love or if this is dealing with a relationship, whatever the case might be. It's like you're trying to figure out maybe all the answers or just things at this time. But I feel here like just keep doing what works. And to slow down and like let things naturally unfold with the Hangman, because they will with the Knight of Pentacles. Like whatever is on delay or whatever it is that you're waiting for, it'll move forward, or you'll find, you'll get the concrete answers here that you've been looking for. I feel like this is like just a love reading, to be honest with you. You pulled this loyalty card. It says determination, dog. And that's your advice, 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups. It's like to stay loyal to the situation. I'm not saying you're not being loyal, that's not what I'm saying, but to keep following through and keep your commitments and your promises here, or just stick with something in regards to a relationship, because I feel it will pay off. But it's going to take work with the Saturn cards. Like you're going to put in the work, put in the effort. So that's what I'm getting here, Virgo, in your reading. Let's see. Why the Knight of Pentacles in the outcome? Where is this going? The Justice card. Yeah, it's like things will work itself out here. Wheel of Fortune. It's like you don't need to know all the answers. 7 of Cups is like when you can just get lost in your own imagination. Saturn deals with the reality. 7 of Cups is more so the fantasy about things. So it's like you can get lost in your own imagination about things. And Saturn's just saying, like, just keep looking at the reality of the situation. And don't get lost in like all these other things that really don't matter or that haven't even happened. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. Knight of Pentacles, Justice card being the outcome position. It's like things will start, it's not even improve, but just things will just start moving forward, or things will start to stick more or improve. It could be improving, like stick or improve or move forward here. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. Let's go to Libras. Libra. Libra, what do we got for Libra here? Pull this Pisces card. Maybe you have Pisces in your chart. Pisces, I believe. Let's see here. What do we got? What can you tell me for Libra's overall energy? Let's see. You pull the 7 of Wands here for the overall energy. What is in the current energy here for Libras? You have the Lovers here. All right. What is the challenge here? What is the challenge here for Libras? You have the 8 of Wands in the challenge. Communication. Beliefs. I kind of love that. I'll say something here in a moment. What's in the future position? You pull the King of Wands here. What is the advice here for Libras? Your advice is the High Priestess. The outcome is the Empress here. All right. Some of you may actually consult a psychic soon if you haven't yet, or you may consult like a medium. I'm not saying it's me, it could be me. If you want to book a reading with me, go ahead, it's down below. But I feel it doesn't have to be me. Or if you're psychic yourself, it's like maybe you'll I don't know, maybe you'll do a reading for yourself or something like that here. Or I don't know, I'm just kind of throwing some stuff out there. All right. But the reason why I say that is because you're the High Priestess as the advice. All right, let's jump. I feel like this is talking about a relationship here. I'm going to pull one more Oracle card, and then we'll get started here. You pulled this Black Moon Lilith card. It says mystery here. With the Pisces energy. It's like dark spirituality. All right, let's jump in here. 7 of Wands is the overall energy here for your reading. And then you have the Lovers here in the current energy. So this is talking about your relationships here, Libra. You know, Black Moon Lilith deals with like a deeper desire here, and there's mystery around it. Pisces is about the deepening of awareness. It's like you need to keep searching, right? A lot of people don't know, but Pisces deals with research, right? Now, I'm not saying it doesn't have to be dealing with research, but it's about trying to gain awareness around a situation here. And I feel right now it's hard to find that awareness. The 8 of Wands being in the challenges, I don't know what to believe or what to think. And also communication in regards to a relationship here could either be blocked, or it's just non-existent, or it's just all over the place, like nothing makes any sense. If you're in a situation where nothing makes any sense, the best thing that you can do, especially if it's like a communication situation, it's just like you're going back and forth with someone, it's just not making sense, you two aren't on the same page, the best thing that you can do with the High Priestess is to just sit back and do nothing. You don't have to be cold or be an asshole or be a cold fish, right? But the High Priestess is like, let me just like observe this situation and take some time and have some stillness. Right? Let me gather myself here. Because then the answers will start to come to you. Rather than trying to like force something here. I have a lot of different messages here, but the King of Wands being here in the future position, it's like you'll feel like you're back in control of the situation, then there'll actually be direction with things here. And then the Empress being in the outcome position, it's like you're okay. It's like you're receiving your needs, right? You're receiving what it is that you've been wanting in regards to the situation. Now, others of you, if like you're not talking to this person, Or if you're trying to just figure out a situation here, I'm gonna say this. Some of y'all, if y'all want a relationship, the Seven of Wands is like fighting for a relationship, right? Like not literally fighting, but standing up for what it is that you believe in and like fighting for what it is that you want, like putting in the effort, putting in the work, and maybe even pursuing what it is that you want in regards to love, rather than just like waiting or, you know, letting pride and ego, Seven of Wands, King of Wands get in the way. I'm just gonna be real with you. So you have to see what side you're on here. You know, Eight of Wands can be like not knowing what to believe in a situation, not knowing what to think, not knowing how to communicate, just like it's all over the place, right? Pisces can be like very messy. I'm not saying literally Pisces are messy. I'm saying like Pisces shadow can be like just things feeling confusing, and just messy. So the High Priestess is like gaining awareness first, like taking the time to do some introspection and reflect, and Pisces like come to a deeper conclusion about how you want to move forward with something here. Because the King of Wands is you'll find your answer. That's the thing. It's like you'll find your answer, then you'll feel more confident about what direction you want to take. And then you'll ultimately be able to receive what you want. Let's see here. I do see some of y'all consulting like a medium or like an astrologer or a tarot reader. It doesn't have to be me, but that's what I see here in the read. Or maybe you're a reader yourself. I don't know. Maybe you're doing readings. I don't know. Let's see here. Clarify the High Priestess as the advice. You have the King of Cups. Which the King of Cups, High Priestess will be like someone who is psychic. I think you have your own psychic senses here too. It's like leaning into your intuition. But also it's about being like emotionally adaptive. Like sometimes the best thing to do is like to sit still and gain awareness about how to navigate a situation. Clarify the King of Wands in the future. You have the Two of Pentacles here. And then you have the Knight of Cups with the Empress. Some of you may change your mind about something here in the future. Or something's being changed. King of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Or you're making changes here. I feel like you'll be confident though with what it is. It feels more positive than it is negative. The Empress and the Knight of Cups is you being able, again, to receive here what you've been trying to receive. So that's what I got here for you, Libra, in your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave it here. Let's go to Scorpios. I got a time frame. I got a time limit here. That's why I got to get through these reads. Let's do Scorpios. Scorpio. Scorpios. Scorpios. Y'all really want to see Neo, huh? Come here, Neo. He's actually in his bed. I don't know. He's kind of lazy right now. Neo, come here. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. He doesn't want to get up. He's a Taurus, so sometimes he's lazy. He's unpredictable though. He's a sun Uranus. Like his sun is conjunct his Uranus in Taurus. Yeah, the Two of Cups here for the overall energy. Scorpio. Okay. We got love messages coming out here. Relationships. All right, what's going on here? Relationship, Scorpio. Two of Cups. Six of Pentacles in your current energy here. What's the challenge here? I get some of you here this week receiving support or getting help here. Like if you've been needing, it could be like, it could really be anything. Like Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles can be to where it's like you're receiving something, whether it's like money, resources, and there's support here with the Two of Cups. So there's reciprocity. But even in your relationships, I'm seeing you experience more reciprocity here. Or there's an equal give and take here. Now hold on, because I know not every, hold on. Let's see, what is in the challenge here for Scorpio? What's the challenge here for Scorpio? Yeah, the Ten of Cups here. Some of you could be like family, or it could even just be like certain things related to like your personal life, home life. Now I'm going to say this here, Scorpio. I kind of got the opposite side of the coin here too. Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles could be, it's bringing up like in regards to a relationship or relationships, like is there reciprocity? Right? So like if you're in a connection, like maybe this person just doesn't like you, or maybe you don't like the person. I don't know. Like I don't know. It could be to where it's like your needs aren't being met in a relationship here. And I think you need to really look at that. Because Ten of Cups is, what the hell? Like you're not, it doesn't feel like you're getting that happy ending that you want. Or like it's not, what you ideally projected, it's like you're not feeling like that's happening. It's in the future position here for Scorpio. Let's get the full picture so I can see. Yeah, the Five of Swords here. Some of you are going to cut somebody out. You're going to cut somebody out of your life, or you're going to cut someone off here. Or you're not going to let someone take advantage of you here, Scorpio. Damn, Scorpio. Now, hopefully this isn't like a breakout or a breakup or a fallout here. Because I see you only feeding connections that are reciprocal. Right? Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles is like your needs are being met and you're also fulfilling other people's needs. And it's like there's reciprocity. So it's an equal exchange. Some of you with this Five of Swords, I'm really getting this energy here. This could be the week to where you realize like, nah, this is not fair. And you could be cutting off a situation. What is the advice? Let's take a look at the outcome here. But you know, another thing too, I got a lot of different messages here. You're really prioritizing your needs. So like Two of Cups is not always dealing with another person. It's just like, what are my emotional needs? Like, why do I feel so imbalanced emotionally? And like, what do I need to do to fix this? Right? So I can feel better. So I can feel more whole and complete. Six of Pentacles is like, okay, maybe I need to work on my money. Maybe I need to figure out like what to do with this and what to do with that. Right? I need to gain more here for myself to feel more secure, right? Six of Pentacles would actually be Moon and Taurus. So it's like where you feel like emotionally secure, stable. You feel like there's prosperity, there's reliability, right? There's trust in a situation. And I kind of get here that it's like you're really prioritizing like your needs. And so this Five of Swords actually in the future position is just you wanting to win at all costs. Right? It's like doing what it is that you need to do. Five of Swords is actually saying too that you do have the advantage in a situation. And so play to your strengths here. Like take advantage of your advantages. Stop looking at all like the disadvantages or the negative. Because I feel like as soon as you take advantage of your advantages or you rely on your strengths here, you could flip things around pretty quickly, or just get what it is that you want, or move out of the negative energy that you may be experiencing. Now, it could just be everything that I've said so far about this reading could all be the case here for you. What is the advice? So then let's go to the outcome here for Scorpio. Your advice is the King of Wands. Yeah. Especially with the Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Cups is about the vision that you're projecting, right? So it like gives you meaning, it gives you direction, it gives you something to orient yourself to. It's the happy ending that we're all strive toward, right? But it's in the challenge, so you haven't gotten there yet. But the King of Wands says that the King of Wands is the visionary. So it's like follow through with your vision. King of Wands says to trailblaze your own path, like to step into your confidence and your authority here, that you have all the control here. You have more power than you think you do. But it's like you're gonna have to be the one to like organize your world here in the way in which you need it to be in order for you to be successful. That's the King of Wands. Like if you think about the King of Wands, it's the Sun King. So it's like everything revolves around the sun, right? The sun is the central anchor, right? Everything revolves around the sun. So it's like, how can you, like what, all the things that are orbiting around you at this time, like how can you put things into their place and make things function efficiently? And create that stability. I think also too, it's like one thing that you're learning at this time, Scorpio, is like self-sustainability, like being able to sustain things in your life by yourself without maybe needing all these other things or feeling like you have to rely on all these other things. Also, codependence could be a thing here too. I'm just being real. Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups. The shadow sides of this is like codependency, specifically if you throw in the Five of Swords. What's in the outcome position? Yeah, you have the Six of Swords. They fell out. So you'll move through this. But the Five of Swords, Six of Swords is some of you Scorpios knew. I think you do know. Like you can't tell a Scorpio like, oh, if you just knew how much strength you have. Like if you have Scorpio placement, it's like you've been, I don't care if you have your moon in Scorpio, if you're rising in Scorpio, if you have Venus in Scorpio, if you have your Mars in Scorpio. It's like you've dealt with some type of rough shit in your life before, and you've had to be resilient to the point where maybe you didn't think you had the strength to get through things, but you actually have a lot more strength than you thought you did, right? Like you have a lot more in the tank than you ever thought you did. And I'm seeing here that it's like you're finding like those inner reserves here to like move through something, and you are making an exit out of this with the Six of Swords. So it's like you'll get through whatever this is. Some of you, again, like if this is like relationships or a relationship here, it's like whatever's just not reciprocal or just doesn't really meet your needs, I feel like you're going to be cutting it off. But now hopefully it's not you getting cut off. I don't know. I mean, you'll know, but yeah. But either way, it's like with the Six of Swords, you'll be moving. Like it's kind of, whatever this was, Scorpio, I don't think this was supposed to be. This feels like someone that you're dealing with right now. Like I don't think this is someone that's like you're not dealing with. It's like this could be someone that you're dealing with right now. And so with the Six of Swords being here in the outcome, it's like whatever falls apart here, this is actually a blessing in disguise. With that Six of Swords being in the outcome. So I hope that helps. Did I pull your Oracle card? I don't think I did. I swear, I don't think... I'm gonna pull your Oracle card, but I think ever since 2020, I feel like relationships have been weird. All right, let's see. Pull this North Node card. It says purpose here. Life's purpose. Yeah, this is about the future, right? North Node is about the future, creating and establishing a better future. Like it overthrows things, right? The North Node is intense. The nodes are intense. So like, I feel like this is you like intensely just like making big external changes to your world, or at least stepping into that Rahu, that North Node energy. That's right. There's new desires, new directions. Let's overthrow the old shit. Let's go toward the new stuff. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Let's go to Sagittarius. All right, Sag. And again, I'll answer the super chat questions once I get through all the signs. And then I'm going to be uploading, who do I got next? Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio's videos will be up today as well. There's so much stuff I got to do. All right. All right, Sagittarius. What do we got for Sag? Let's see. You pull the King of Swords for the overall energy. Sag, you're going to be more calculated here this week. I already kind of feel like you're very calculated. Like you're very calculated in general. What is in the current energy here for Sagittarius? You have the Ten of Swords here in the current energy. Yeah, something needs to change. Or you're realizing something needs to either end or needs to change here. Some of you may feel hurt by something as well, Sagittarius. I don't know if it's something related to the past here. Maybe you feel betrayed. But I think you're realizing King of Swords, Ten of Swords. Now you have your answers, you know the truth. Now, this could be in regards to relationships, but this could just be in regards to anything. It's like, okay, you just know what to do now. It's like whatever it was didn't work, you got your answer. Now it's time to move forward with a new plan. Because I feel like that's all you can do with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like whatever this was is over with. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to remain focused and still have to figure something out here. What is your challenge? What is your challenge? You have the Ace of Wands here in the challenge. Some of you could just be feeling lethargic or tired. Like your energy levels could be on 1 minute, off the next. It's like inconsistent. You're lacking energy. What is your advice? You have the Queen of Pentacles here. It's in the future. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles in the future. What's in the outcome? Outcome is the Temperance. You already know what I'm about to say. This is a situation that's going to require patience. It's like slow and steady wins the race, so it's going to take a little bit longer than you expect. But I feel like things will come together here for you. Because the reason why I say that is because the Ace of Wands is usually like when we want the green light with things. Like we want things to like move forward quickly, or we just want like the energy to speed up is what I kind of pick up here intuitively. But with the King of Swords here, it's like you're having to be, specifically with the Knight of Pentacles, more practical. Like you're having to use your intellect in a more practical ways. Like your mind needs to be more focused practically. Because the Queen of Pentacles being your advice is focus on what you're building and what you're creating. Whatever hasn't worked or whatever didn't work, don't focus on that. It's just like focus on how you can improve things, make things better. You may want new things to start here as well, but it's like you're having to first like prepare for that, or you're having to like put something together here first, or maybe finish things, or kind of stick with what you're doing now until the right timing comes along for you to be able to do something new, or for something new to go through or something like that. But the Knight of Pentacles being here in the future, It's like with the temperance and the outcome, it's going to take a little bit longer than you expect. But nonetheless, the temperance is like whatever it is that you're trying to create will turn out to be beautiful. Like it will, especially with the Ten of Swords. It's like whatever you feel was negative or didn't go your way. It's like this is when you can, it's when like things, it's when the universe like rearranges things or like moves things around in a way in which like a positive comes out of the situation, but it could just feel negative right now. Some of you could be feeling creatively blocked a little bit. Yeah, I would say patience here is your best friend. Like it's going to come together here. Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance. But it's going to take longer than you expect. Which you may already know that, which is why the King of Swords is why you're, it's like you already know that. Oh, interesting. You pull this 11th house card. It says friends here. Maybe some of you just recently ended a friendship, or you could be ending a friendship. 11th house is way more than that. We'll get into this. You also pull this Capricorn card. It says I use here. So you're building something here. And it's interesting because the 11th house is, you can deal with networks, community, social position. You can deal with socials and all that type of stuff. So for some of you, this is in regards to a community. So it's like maybe you're changing things up in regards to a community, or you're trying to improve things, make things better. So you're trying to create something here, whether it's a group, community. There's also profit tied in with this as well. The 11th house, I can't remember if it's like income with the 11th house or if it's profit. I can't remember exactly like what type of like thing it talks about. Because the 11th house is like your ability to be able to enjoy the world. Well, it's like whether it's entertainment or whatever the case might be, like, well, you need money, right? Like a lot of the time. So I can't remember exactly if it's income or if it's revenue. It may be revenue. If it's dealing with like revenue, I feel like your revenue will pick up, or something about revenue will pick up here, but maybe you're having to like change things or create something here. But it's all connected also to like a community here as well, like community, group, or just you just being able to enjoy your life. It's like you could just be trying to improve things, make things better. But it's something here that you're building, Capricorn. Now, some of you, if we look at this on a more mundane level, like maybe you are changing your friendship circle here, or maybe you're getting rid of someone in your life, or maybe it's like maybe there was a fallout. So that's what I got for you, Sag. Let's go to Capricorn. I would say they'll be patient with the process. Like, you know, Capricorn is about being tenacious. It's like you may have to work a little bit harder, a little bit longer, but it will pay off. It's just like you just have to follow through with the steps. All right, Capricorn. What we got for Capricorns here? What do we got for Capricorns? Capricorns for this week. Capricorns. You pull the 7 of Swords here, Capricorn. Oh no. Let's see what this is about. What is the current energy for Capricorns? Yeah, the Fool card. What is your challenge, Capricorn? Your challenge is the 4 of Pentacles here. future position, you pull the Queen of Cups. What's in the outcome here? Eight of Swords. The advice is the Death card here. You know, you're really being encouraged here to embrace change. Some of you are making bigger changes here, but maybe the changes have been a little bit difficult here. The Seven of Swords, yeah, it's like the card of like lies and all that stuff here, but I don't really get that necessarily here in your reading. Like the Seven of Swords can be like strategies and tactics, and it's also like trying to come up with a new game plan. It's like you're trying to figure things out. There could be things here that you need to avoid, I would say here. Like if things aren't good for you, I would avoid them. I also do feel there is this energy of like needing to be honest, because it could come back and bite you in the ass later if you're not, with the Eight of Swords being here in the outcomes. I'm just gonna be real with you. But I also get here that the Seven of Swords, like you trying to come up with a new plan and new strategies here. Because the Fool card is there's a new beginning here that's happening in your life. There's a new beginning here that you're stepping into. Four of Pentacles is in the challenge, and then you have the Death card as the advice here. Yeah, you may have to let go of some things here, Capricorn. Like you may, I get this energy like you having to let go of some things. And there's an attachment to it, or there was an attachment to it with the Four of Pentacles. But the Death card is, it reminds me of like a Taurus Scorpio axis. Taurus is like what you have, and Taurus is like, Taurus is what you have, and Scorpio is, you can take what it is that you have and merge it into something greater. But also Scorpio can deal with like transformation and like things that you let go of. And that is your advice, is to step fully into this transformation here. You may have to let go of some things, or you're letting go of some things. There's some type of attachment to it. So it's like you're trying to figure out how to, it's like you're planning here, getting ready for the new beginning here. Or you could even just be in the middle of everything right now at this time too. Queen of Cups is in the future position though. I feel like things will be all right though. Queen of Cups in the future is like you'll still feel like emotionally grounded and secure about things. But the Eight of Swords being here in the outcome position, give me one more. I'm going to clarify this Eight of Swords. You have the Two of Wands. With the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I would take your time here, Capricorn. Like if you don't have all the answers to things, like don't feel forced or like rushed to make certain decisions here, because you may regret it. I'm gonna be honest, Eight of Swords in the outcome. With the Two of Wands, Knight of Swords is like because you took action or did something that you should have probably waited for, or maybe thought more about, or maybe gathered more information about. So the Seven of Swords is saying here to like take your time in regards to like how you need to plan things out or how you need to strategize here. Because you're stepping into something new with the Fool card. So it's like a new beginning here. And you're possibly having to like let go of things too. Like the Death card as the advice is like just stepping fully into the transformation. The Four of Pentacles is like when we're clinging on to control, or we have an attachment to something but needs to be let go of. Or maybe you don't want to let go of something, but it's like it's almost like the divine is saying like you have to let this go. But I think all in all, the Queen of Cups being here in the future position is not totally bad. I think there's still like emotional, like you feeling like emotionally secure about things. But I would say here with the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords energy, I would take your time with the decision, right? Make sure that you really have a great plan, or you figure things out before rushing into something. Because I'm just being real, you could regret it. You pulled this Cancer card. It says, I feel you may have Cancer in your placements. If you don't worry about it. But yeah, this is, I know what this is saying. Let's see. You pulled this Lunar Eclipse Change. Yeah, it's something personal that you're letting go of. You know, Cancer is it's the basis of operation that we operate off of. So is our foundation secure? Maybe it's a change in foundation, change in location, full card, Four of Pentacles. So this Cancer energy is like you being uprooted and like going, it's like you feel uprooted, but you're being planted somewhere new. And Cancer is about the root system, right? So it's like creating roots somewhere new. And so that's always going to be hard. Death card, Four of Pentacles, like you're being uprooted. Like there's change that's happening and it's uncomfortable. But I think also it's going to help you here in the future, though. Like it's going to make things better. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. Let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius. What do we got for Aquarius this week? Yeah, I think Capricorn, you got all these Kazimis happening in your sign. Sun, Venus, or, you know, Venus in the sun, Mars in the sun, Mars, like, so there's definitely new cycles here that are starting for Capricorns, and kind of with Mars there, maybe it doesn't feel as comfortable. Let's see. Then not only that, all this Kazemi energy is squaring Chiron, and then it's also opposing Jupiter in Cancer. So it's definitely not easy. Let's see, what is the overall energy? The full card for Aquarius. The High Priestess here. King of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Six of Swords here. Strength card in the outcome position here. If you're ready to quantum leap, Aquarius, you should just quantum leap. If you're ready to get in your UFO and go somewhere new, like, you might as well do that. You have the full card here for the overall energy, which is about new beginnings. So it's like leaping into something new or taking a chance here. The Six of Swords is your advice. If it's going to help you here evolve and grow and get out of something here that you don't, or get out of a place, or to just have a transition with something, I would do it. Because the King of Pentacles being in the challenge, I think you're looking for more prosperity. And I think also that your challenge could be things related to like work and career. And so this is about, okay, taking chances in regards to work and career and moving in a new direction with that Six of Swords here. I feel like you're not being encouraged here to wait with the Three of Wands in the future position. The Three of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come in, but not with the Six of Swords is the advice. It's like getting on the ship and like going on the adventure with the full card. But the High Priestess being in your current energy, I think you're contemplating and meditating, gathering information. You could be listening to me, you could be listening to other readers, you could be reading things, researching things. Just trying to gather all the information, right? And then trying to make an intuitive decision here. Some of you, there could be travels though, relocation possibly, but there could be travels or on the horizon here. Or it could be a move. It doesn't have to be for all of you. But that Three of Wands being here is, things will move forward, but I think the Six of Swords is saying for you to get on the boat. Yeah, the Strength card here in the outcome position here. Yeah, I mean, if there's been any challenges or obstacles with the King of Pentacles, right? Work, career, the future of your work, or the future of your business, or the future of like money, resources, and stuff like that, you'll be able to overcome it. Six of Swords sometimes is the Aquarian card though. It is Mercury in Aquarius. So when it comes to innovation, you know, if something's going to help you innovate here, I would do it. You pull this Aries card, says I am here. Aries is be fearless, right? Aries is fearlessness, going on the adventure, self-determination, strength, being brave and taking the lead. Some of you may have Aries in your chart. Could have Leo in your chart. Could have Pisces in your chart. Could have Taurus in your chart. Could have an interesting Uranus placement in your chart. I just thought about that. Oh, shit. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Your message was straight to the point. I'm going to leave it here. All right, let's go to Pisces. Also, if you're waiting on, like if you're having to wait on something, Aquarius, like you're gonna move in the desired direction you want to go anyways. But maybe you're just waiting for confirmation, or you're waiting for the green light, or something like that. So things will move forward. Things will advance with the Three of Wands in the future. All right, Pisces, what do we got here? Last but not least, Pisces. What's going on with the fishes, Pisces? All right, overall energy for Pisces. Full card. Some of you may have Aquarius in your placements. They pull the same card. All right, what is the current energy here for Pisces? You have the Knight of Cups. Oh, what is in the challenge here? What we got for Pisces? Your challenge is the Empress, Five of Cups here. Some of you could be with your mom or your mother or a mother figure. Doesn't have to be. Let's see here. You have the Five of Pentacles here in the future. Damn, what's going on, Pisces? What is the advice here? What is your advice? Your advice is the Knight of Pentacles. What is in the outcome here? Some of you could be recovering here from something. The Empress and the Five of Cups. Let's see. Outcome is the Queen of Swords here. Nine of Swords. Yeah, some of you, for one, you could be recovering here from something with the Empress and the Five of Cups. But I also think too, the Empress is like when you want to receive, it's like you're looking for that pleasure, right? You're looking for the enjoyment with things. Like something that you desire, specifically with a Five of Cups, right? It's like something that you're looking for. Like Five of Cups is Mars and Scorpio, right? So like this is just, there's this like this deep desire. And for some of you, it's like you haven't found that yet. So I think you're also kind of bummed out about it with the Five of Cups. Or there's an energy of loss, right? Five of Cups is that energy of loss, like feeling like, man, I don't have this, or It can be like reflecting on the past and past memories, like working through things emotionally, because it's sort of in a way stopping you or blocking you from being able to be fully open and receptive to the beauty of life. I'm not saying that everything's bad, but whenever we're processing anything emotionally, there's somewhat of a block. It's like we don't feel fully open. Like we can be open, but there's that energy of loss still that we're moving through. So whenever we clear that out, it's like, okay, now it's like we can really allow ourselves to receive fully the beautifulness of life or relationships or whatever the case might be. But the Fool card being here for the overall energy, you have a lot of new things on the horizon, Pisces, or you're stepping into a lot of new things here. The Fool card. All right, new beginnings here happening here for you. In a way, I feel like a lot of you Pisces are excited about these new beginnings. Knight of Cups in your current energy. But you do have the Five of Pentacles here in the future position. Again, there's an attachment. The Empress, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So you're letting go of it, and it's not easy. It's the process of transition, right? And it can be anything. It doesn't just have to be a relationship. Maybe it's work, career, job. Like it's something that you've had and that you're desiring that you feel like you don't have. So the Five of Pentacles is like the struggle, but it's the transition of the struggle. You're going to get to where it is that you're trying to get to eventually, but it's like it's just the struggle getting there. But your advice being the Knight of Pentacles is, well, slow and steady wins the race. You're going to have to, it's an endurance race, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint, right? So it's like having to really, and also too, especially with this Fool card being the overall energy, the Knight of Pentacles is about like being cautious, like being more cautious. The Fool card is like, I'm just going to do whatever I want. I'm going to take all these risks, take all these chances. But the Knight of Pentacles, as the advice is saying, like, yeah, take chances. But also with the Knight of Pentacles, like, I forgot like the actual word, but because it is connected to Virgo. But it's like you're going to have to be cautious and at the same time and like be more practical with the Knight of Pentacles. Also, too, if you've been looking for clarity, I do feel like you'll get some type of clarity. It could even be communication or some type of message here that gives you clarity, Pisces. But no, I just think you're sorting out this Five of Cups energy, the Empress. Like whatever the block is, whatever it is, that it's like that feeling of loss. Let's see here. I knew it was connected to Virgo. You pulled this Virgo card. Is it timid? Be more timid? No, it's not timid. It's going to drive me insane. But the Virgo card coming out is like being more practical when it comes to how you use your intellect, when it comes to a situation here. It's like the Fool card is like there's new beginnings. You're going to have to take chances, but also having to be practical, logical, and rational. And, you know, Virgo it's the little things that are going to add up over time. So it's going to take maybe a little bit longer than you think, but whatever it is like just take your time with whatever this is because you're moving through something. And it could be a struggle. It could be a difficulty at this time. But you'll eventually move through it. Where is this going though for Pisces? It's kind of felt like a never-ending nightmare for some of you Pisces. I'm going to be honest. You have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles here, the Star card, and the Ace of Pentacles here. You're going to get help. Right, six Pentacles can be an increase in money, resources, or possessions here. Star card can feel like a miracle or a blessing. Ace of Pentacles is obviously like an opportunity or just something here that you're getting that allows for you to create more abundance here in your life or get to a more secure, stable position with something here. So there's going to be help or it's going to be some type of support here from you or for you here. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. All right. So that's what I got for all the signs. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the super chat questions. Let me pull these up. But yeah, if you're tuning out, I want to say thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate all the support. Thank you for showing up, and I'm wishing you all a great new year. And I'll be going live a lot more. I'm getting back into the flow of the lives, so you'll be seeing them a lot more. All right. So let's jump into the super chat questions. All right. So I'm gonna answer this question. One second. Montaigne Messin. I'm gonna answer this, but I told you to read the super chat rules. I told everybody to read the super chat rules that it's a minimum of $5. Will Elena's friendship with John and Kevin end? Will Elena's friendship with John and Kevin end? Page of Pentacles, the Tower. No, I actually feel like they'll repair it. They may end the Tower, but I pulled the Page of Pentacles first, which Page of Pentacles is about repairing, especially with the Tower. So I feel like they'll repair. There'll be a repair in their friendship. Even if it does end, there'll be a repair. All right, Vanessa. How you doing, Vanessa? I'm really itching to move out of my city and start fresh somewhere else. I want to know what area of the U.S. or the world I should move to. All right. Can you tell me here for Vanessa? Can you tell me for Vanessa? Okay. I would say, I'm not sure like exactly what area, but the Page of Wands and the Sun card would be somewhere, could be the desert or where it's hot, where it's more warm, where the climate's more warm or hot. It feels to me like it's more desert. So like what, like Arizona, New Mexico, Vegas, like areas like that. Could be California, right? But Page of Wands and the Sun card is usually where the climate's more hot. I'm kind of feeling like somewhere in the desert, or where there is a desert or something like that. Definitely where the climate's more hot though. Texas. South. No, it doesn't have to just be the South. I kind of feel like Southwest. Or West. All right. Let's see. I gotta scroll up here one second. Where are we at? All right, over the autism rainbow. What did you say here? Just a general reading, please. All right, let's see. Over. Can you give me a general reading for over the rainbow? Or over the over the autism rainbow. Let's see. Let's see here. Can you tell me for over the rainbow? Chariot. Justice card here. The Lovers. The Chariot, Justice card, the Lovers here. I got a few messages here. I'm not sure if you're involved or not, but there could be an important partnership this year. Could be toward the summer Cancer season with the Chariot. Maybe extending into, throughout the rest of the year. It could be Gemini season, so it could be like June, May, June. There could be a significant partnership here for you. If they're not in your life right now. If this person is in your life right now, well, I see things just going well between you and this person. But this also could be a new person. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Cancer. It could be any sign here. But specifically when it comes to you, I feel like one of the general messages here coming through is that the Chariot is about like direction. It's about whatever it is that you want. So the Chariot, it's moving in the direction of like success and pushing the envelope farther than you've pushed it before, right? So it's like stepping outside of your comfort zone and wanting to achieve great things. The Justice card says that you'll be supported here along the way on your journey. And in fact, I feel moving forward, like this whole year, I would only like when it comes to your choices and decisions with the Justice card, like I would really follow your path here, like to not get distracted, but to like commit fully to your path, like whatever that is for you, whatever it is that you love here. I also feel like there's going to be very important relationships in general that you're going to be making this year, like new ones. And these people are really going to help you here accomplish like your mission here with the Chariot, like your soul's mission. So a lot of significant relationships I pick up here for you this year. Yeah, but I would also stay committed to your path. So like the Lovers can be, it doesn't always have to be love. Like the Lovers can be something that you want to devote your life to. So like if you're an artist, you're going to devote your life to being an artist or whatever the case might be. And the Justice card is about like needing to make decisions that are in alignment with that path moving forward. So if there's like important decisions that you need to make or important things that you need to do, I would address those things so that way you can come more into alignment with your goals here. So that's what I got for you over the autism rainbow. All right, reclaim here. What direction do I need to go in my career? What direction do I need to go in my career? Can you tell me here for reclaim her? You have the Ten of Swords here, the Knight of Pentacles here. Well, whatever isn't working. You know, Ten of Swords is my card of the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So whatever hasn't been working, I feel like it's time to change things in regards to work and career. Like you don't have to change it overnight, but the Ten of Swords is one of those cards that says like, if you're burnt out, exhausted, and you just don't want to do something anymore, you know, then it's time to make a change. The Knight of Pentacles says you don't have to make major changes like right away. It's like, it's just about slowly just entering into that process, but like actually like consciously choosing every single day to work toward what it is that you ideally want in regards to your career. But I definitely feel like it's time to change directions or change things up here. Because you've outgrown something for sure, Ten of Swords. So that's what I got for you, Reclaimer. What do I need to know right now? Sploo. SPLOO 1012. Sploo 1012. I did see the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Reclaimer. So it's cliche to say, well, just follow what makes you happy or go in the direction that makes you happy. But I think for you, it's like going in the direction that like create that allows for your spirit to feel more free. To where it's like you feel like you can create more and not feel so restricted. What do I need to know right now? Sploo. What can you tell me for Sploo here? Can you tell me for Sploo? The King of Pentacles here. King of Swords. And you have the Page of Cups here. There's a lot of people in your energy here. Well, there could be a lot of people here in your energy soon. It could be related to work and career. But when it comes to your business or your work or your career with the King of Pentacles here, So here's what I get here. This may not make sense right now, but I get here that whatever it is that you do for work or career or your business here, the King of Swords is asking for you to really stick with your plans or stick with your commitments here, like follow through on things. Like you already know what it is that you need to do, so just execute on those things. But with the Page of Cups being here, also have flexibility. Like don't allow yourself to become too rigid or too fixed when it comes to something here. Like if there's suggestions coming your way, or if there's like new information, or maybe you intuitively feel like inclined to do something, like I would be open and receptive to that. Because sometimes the King of Pentacles, King of Swords is like when we're too fixed in our mindset and we're too rigid when it comes to things. Like it's good in a way because it allows for us to stay fixed at the task at hand, but it can work against us in the long run if we're not allowing ourselves to be flexible or to let new things come in with the Page of Cups. So I feel here that you're being encouraged to be flexible, and this could be whether it's people or a person coming to you with a suggestion or to talk or some type of message, or whether it's just you yourself maybe intuitively feeling like you need to adapt or maybe be open and receptive to trying something new. Like allow yourself to do it. Like you don't have to have fear and like being too you don't have to have fear of being too controlling, or like let the fear of control go here. Like not to become too rigid. I'm seeing like multiple people in your energy either right now or coming up. All right, so that's what I got for you, Sploo. Let's do Michaela. If I'm the problem, how can I course correct? All right, let's take a look. Can you tell me for Michaela, please? Can you tell me for Michaela? Two of Swords. Five of Swords. Two of Swords, Five of Swords. Let's do one more here. King of Wands here. I don't know if you're necessarily the problem in this situation. I don't think you are. I would tell you if you were, trust me. But I don't think you are. I pulled the Two of Swords, Five of Swords, and the King of Wands. Michaela. I don't get necessarily that you're the problem. In what I'm really seeing here, because you have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and then you have the King of Wands here in the reading. So I feel like you're the Queen of Wands, but there's a King of Wands person. And maybe they're the problem with the Five of Swords. Because the Two of Swords, it's the first card that I pulled. And usually the Two of Swords it's a Libra energy. So it deals with cooperation and fairness and wanting reciprocation or wanting balance. But the Five of Swords is, no, I want it this way and it has to be this way. And I'm going to do it my way. And especially with the King of Wands, like where ego can get in the way. And this is my reflection of narcissism, by the way. I don't know. So I feel like maybe someone has narcissistic personality disorder or they have narcissistic tendencies. So I don't think you're necessarily the problem. The Five of Swords, King of Wands, like game playing. I'm going to do whatever it takes to win, even if it hurts another person. But I don't feel like that's your energy here. Two of Swords is, I feel like you're trying to figure out like what's the best decision for the situation, when I feel like there's something else here in the situation that's not trying to do that. So to be honest with you, I don't think you're the problem. So I hope that helped, Michaela. If anything, the advice on that is Two of Swords is, okay, look at it from, you're gonna have to detach emotionally. You're gonna have to look at it and weigh things out and be like, okay, what's actually fair, right? And if you're not getting that, the Five of Swords could be like, now it deals with boundaries. Towards like, you're not gonna cross boundaries or allow other people to cross your boundaries. All right. What can you tell me for, unless you know that you're the one playing games, which I feel like you have for you to even ask that question, because I laughed earlier at the question, but I didn't laugh at you. I laughed because I was like, damn, this person has really good self-awareness to ask the question, if I'm the problem, what do I need to change? A lot of people don't even ask that. So, but if you know you're the one playing games, like if you know you're the one playing games, then yeah, like stop playing games and just be like, you know, and be fair. But I don't think that's you. All right, who am I on now? Janine. Janine, I think it's Sluter. What can I expect in my career and finances in the next few months? Let's see here. Time for Janine, please. What can Janine expect in regards to their career and finances? Pull the Devil card here. I feel like you may have to operate more on the conservative side here, Janine. Usually the Four of Pentacles is like my budget card, or needing to be resourceful. And with the Devil card, it's like, you know, you don't feel, so the Devil card deals with like restrictions, so you don't feel as free when it comes to like money and stuff, right? Or career and your finances. So let me just back up for a second. In regards to your career and finances here, you may have to push through something here in the next few months, but ultimately it's going to set you up here to feel like you are more free, or like you're moving in the desired direction here that you want to go. But when it comes to like maybe like on the finances side or like on the money side, it's like you may have to be more conservative and resourceful with the Four of Pentacles and the Devil while you navigate something here. Like you may have to. It's not for long though. Like it feels here like it's more so that way you can like move through something or get through something. So that way you can like really be on track with where you're trying to go. But this, I feel like also it's going to be a lot of work over the next 3 months. Like Devil card, Four of Pentacles is usually when you feel like a weight when it comes to work or feeling weighed down. Now, sometimes it's not bad, specifically if we have like certain goals here that we're trying to accomplish. It's like we may want the work, or the work is required. But ultimately here with the Three of Wands being here, it's going to allow for you to feel that type of freedom here that you really want when it comes to like career and work, or for things to move forward. So you may kind of feel like chained to your work and like working really hard, and maybe you're kind of having to be more resourceful. But it's part of the process for you to like accomplish these bigger things down the line. Does that make sense? So that's what I got for you, Janine. All right, Liz J 9275. Any advice for how I should move forward regarding TY? Regarding Ty? I don't think that says thank you. Any advice for how I should move forward? Let me see. Yeah, the super chat questions are still open, so if you want to send them, you can. Any advice for how I should move forward? What can you tell me for Liz? I'm assuming your name's Elizabeth, but I'm gonna call you Liz. Liz. Ten of Swords. 5 of Wands. Oh, it's his name, Ty. So any advice for how I should move forward regarding Ty? Gotcha. Yeah, no, I pulled the Ten of Swords, 5 of Wands, Ace of Cups here. Ten of Swords, I wouldn't approach the situation the same way you've always approached the situation, because the Ten of Swords is the definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That won't work, and in fact, it's just going to lead to more pain and difficulty. The 5 of Wands is one of those cards to where, like, things can be worked out with the 5 of Wands. So it's like, yeah, there's drama, clash of egos, clash of personalities, disagreements. But with 5 of Wands, it's not like the 5 of Swords where there's like no working something out, or it's just like extremely difficult to work it out. The 5 of Wands, like you can work it out, but I feel like it has to be met with more of a softer approach with the Ace of Cups. And if that doesn't work, then there's really not, you can't really do anything about it. But I feel the approach has to change for sure. Like things could be worked out, but with the Ace of Cups being here, it's like needing to be more soft. Like there needs to be more of a softer energy and like more patience. Because with the 5 of Wands, it's like it's when things can blow up really quickly, but then just as fast as it starts, it fades away. It's kind of like fire signs' temperament, right? like fire sign relationships, like that could be like 5 of Wands, right? But, or if you're a fire sign in general, it doesn't matter. But the 5 of Wands is usually when it's like things can get heated really quickly, but then it just dissipates just as fast. And I feel like it could be one of those situations. However, if you keep fueling the fire with the same way you've always done things, it's just going to make it worse. The Ace of Cups is like the main card that I'm looking at, is like needing to have more of a soft approach and needing to not lean into the fire of everything here. And if you can't work it out with this person, the Ace of Cups is like having to emotionally accept that you just can't work it out with this person. At least not right now. It's like, so you may have to give them space, Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, for their emotions to settle. Or for both of y'all's emotions to settle. But the worst thing you do is like stay in that engagement of it when it's all hot and shit. It's like playing hot potato. Yeah, I mean, the Temperance is at the bottom of the deck, so the Temperance is the balancing out of extremes, right? It's finding the middle way. And it's interesting too, because the Temperance is one of those cards that says like there's a difference in temperaments. And so, but with work and patience and timing and grace and compassion, it's like it can be worked out. Now, if it can't work out, then there's a compatibility issue, and that has to be addressed with the Five of Wands. So that's what I got for you, Elizabeth. All right, will I meet my aligned counterpart? This is gold diamonds. Will I meet my aligned counterpart? Will gold diamonds meet their aligned counterpart? Will gold diamonds meet their aligned counterpart? Let's see. The Hermit. Nine of Cups. King of Pentacles. I'm not getting a no. So I feel like yes. It's interesting though, like the way you even asked the question. Will I meet my aligned counterpart? I know you may hear this, but this is the truth. It's like the more aligned you are, it's what you're going to attract. And that's like the Hermit, Nine of Cups. It's the inward soul's reflection going on. Like, is your soul aligned? It's like as soon as you align your soul with the Hermit and you find like Nine of Cups, you find that spiritual emotional alignment with inside your own soul. It's like then you're like a kaleidoscope. Your reality will mirror that back to you. So it's like the more aligned you become, it's like, yeah, then you're going to attract an aligned counterpart here with the King of Pentacles. If I was like based on the context and like what this is starting to depict here, I feel this could be like an older person. That could be an older person, or they're older. Could be a Taurus or a Virgo. It can be really any sign. But I would say yes. If the answer to your question is yes. But I think it starts with you though. As soon as I saw the Hermit and the Nine of Cups, it's like, oh, this is talking about this person's own soul though. It's like sometimes we can be in the delulu of like, yeah, no, I'm aligned. I know I'm aligned. But it's like, okay, if you were so aligned, then why isn't things lining up for you? And so it's always this conscious act that we have to be in regards to making sure that we stay in alignment and, you know, checking in with ourselves, like making sure that we're aligned. It's not necessarily it's not always necessarily with the conscious intention of, I need to make sure I'm aligned so I can attract my counterpart. It's just making sure that you're aligned in general, and then it'll just naturally attract your counterpart. So it's like when you're in that vibe, then it's like you'll start to attract what you want. And sometimes it just takes time too. Like sometimes the divine is like just the timing like of things. It's like, yeah, you could probably meet someone, but are they like are they your counterpart? So sometimes it's just like a timing thing. It just takes time. But yes, I feel like the answer is yes. Tammy. How you doing, Tammy? I think I did a reading for you before, did I not? I don't know. I'm disabled and for my health need to move. Do you see an opportunity soon? Is there an opportunity to move for Tammy soon? Oh shit. All right. Wow. It's too many cards. I'm gonna pull you some more cards. The King of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands fell out. Okay, you pulled the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles fell out here. Let's see here. I do feel Page of Pentacles. You pulled the Page of Pentacles, Four Cups here. The Page of Pentacles is the first card that fell out, so it's like receiving an opportunity. You may get an opportunity, but I don't know if you'll be interested in it. Like, I don't know if it'll be like the ideal like opportunity you would want. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but I kind of get that maybe like there is an opportunity, but maybe you may not be interested in it. But I would say here with the Page of Pentacles, like obviously, like keep looking, keep putting in the work to find something. Because you'll get it, but I think it could be, there's somewhat of a delay with things, so it may take a little bit longer. I do see you getting an opportunity, but I don't know if you'll feel interested in it. Like, the Four Cups is usually when you're like rejecting something, or it just emotionally doesn't feel right. So it may take a little bit longer than you expect. I mean, you do have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which can signify like moving or home. So I think eventually it's like you'll find an opportunity, but you may have to kind of sort through some things at first. Like, I just feel like some things you won't really be interested in. I could be wrong though, but I feel if like Page of Pentacles is like, obviously keep doing what it is that you're doing. Like, keep searching for like opportunities, because you'll find it, but it may take a little bit longer. Now, I hope I'm wrong, but that's kind of what I get. So I'm just telling you what I get. All right. KTV, does this Aquarius want to, or sorry, does this Aquarius want reconciliation? All right. Does this Aquarius want reconciliation? What can you tell me for KTV? King of Swords, Nine of Wands. I'm gonna say no. I feel like this person, their defenses are definitely up. And yeah, I feel like they're very cold and detached. I mean, it's kind of like an Aquarius thing. Like, you piss an Aquarius off, they can go extremely cold on you. I'm not saying you pissed them off. Like, you just get what I'm saying. Like, this person's just temperament is not. I don't feel like they're warm at this time. I feel like they have their defenses up toward you. I don't know if they don't trust you, or they just don't trust the situation. I don't know. This person could even be talking like mad shit. Like, it could even just be in their own mind. Like, they're just talking shit. I have no idea, but I would say I don't think they want the reconciliation. I could be wrong. Always listen to your own intuition, but I don't think so. I think this person is very closed off, defensive, and they don't trust the situation. So that's what I got for you, KTV. I would give that person just, I mean, I think the only thing you can do, well, I'm not sure what your situation is, I don't know, but I kind of feel like you probably wouldn't even get a response from them, or if you did, it would not be a desired response that you would want. So Vanessa, getting out of a long-term relationship. Want to know what's next for me in love. What type of person I will get together with. Thank you. All right, let's see, Vanessa. What we got for Vanessa, please? So I'm gonna finish up these super chat questions, these last three. And I think that may be it. Can you tell me here for getting out of a long-term relationship? Want to know what's next for me in love. Pick up like air sign vibes from... No, it's interesting, Vanessa. I kind of feel like it could be an air sign. It could be a Leo, 6 of Wands, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo. Like, to be honest with you, Vanessa, like, you do have your pick and choose when it comes to relationships. And I kind of feel, I mean, you just got out of something, right? So it's like, I don't think you're emotionally invested in really any options. I could be wrong, but I think more so this King of Swords, Page of Swords is like you're curious to explore, be open to talking to new people. But why do I feel like with you, like there's not really that, like when you get out of a long-term situation, like sometimes you don't really, I could be wrong, but like what I've noticed is like, I don't know if there's like, you don't really want to emotionally attach to anybody new so quickly. But I definitely feel like you're interested and curious in regards to like meeting new people. So with the 6 of Wands, I see you having a lot of different options. It's just whether or not you want to invest in these options. I feel like you have your pick and choose, or you will. The type of person you'll get together with, they could be younger, or they're kind of witty. I don't think they're immature necessarily, but they could just be, they may talk a lot, or they could just be witty, or they're youthful in nature, like they're very active. But I see you having options, it's just whether or not they're worth your time. So I'm kind of seeing you enjoy your singlehood, if I'm being honest with you. 4 of Swords is like you may still be healing from the past thing with that 4 of Swords. You have the 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So that's what I'm saying. I don't see anybody in your energy that's like a strong type of a person that there's like this strong attraction to. I mean, there could be down the line, but that's not what I'm picking up in your reading. I see like you have your pick and choose, and you're curious to talk to other people, but I feel like the emotional investment into these people are not there because there's not that type of attraction to these situations. But you'll get a lot of attention with the 6 of Wands, and people will recognize you. And it may kind of, I'm gonna be real with you, it may kind of like validate your ego, or like flatter your ego. Like you may feel good about that, but then at the end of the day, it's like you really are looking for like a connection. I think that may take a little bit longer than you expect, but I don't think it's a bad thing, because I think you're with the 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's like maybe you don't need to rush into anything so new. It's like maybe this is like you just taking time to yourself again and healing, or just being in your own energy. So that's what I got for you, Vanessa. All right, Brianna. I'll answer questions for the next 10 minutes, maybe. And then after that, I'm going to close off. So Brianna, thank you for the $30 super chat, by the way. What guidance do the cards have for me right now? Should I stay home and fully commit to building my dreams, or accept the new job offer and balance them? Am a Pisces sun, Leo moon, Cancer rising. Can you tell me for Brianna, please? Should I stay home and fully commit to building my dreams or accept a new job offer and balance both? Oh, you're a Leo, Vanessa? I didn't know that. You know, we Leos get attention a lot. You know, there's somebody told me this quote once. They said, I can't remember, what did they say? They said Leos, well, they said it this way. They said Aries, let's say Leos get attention, Aries want it. No. Leos want attention, Aries gets attention or something like that. And I was like, and I thought in my head, I was like, I actually think that's reversed. But then I thought about it, I was like, maybe us Leos, maybe we do want attention. I don't know. I didn't know you're a Leo though, Vanessa. All right, Brianna. Two of Swords for the overall energy here. What is the current energy surrounding you? Three of Pentacles. Oh, Vanessa, you're an Aries? Oh, let me focus here. I see someone says yes, it's reversed. I feel like it can go both ways. What is the challenge here for Brianna? Nine of Cups here. What's the future? What is the future position for Brianna? Three of Wands. What is in the outcome? Ten of Cups here. All right. What guidance do the cards have for me right now? Should I stay home and fully commit to building my dreams or accept a new job offer and balance both? I kind of get that you should probably balance both. And the reason why I say that is because the Two of Swords is the overall energy, which is a card of balance. But it's also you being at a crossroads in regards to a decision too. But I think probably the balanced part, like this reading starting to depict more so the balanced part. So because the reason why I say that too is because you do have the Ten of Cups here in the outcome. I think eventually you will be able to build, like building your dreams, right? Like that will happen here for you. I can see where you're so conflicted though. Like the Three of Pentacles is like you just want to pour, because the Three of Pentacles is literally like when you just want to pour your mind, body, and soul into like your work, and it's like you don't want to have like a distraction or just something else that you have to kind of attend to and do. So I can see like the dilemma here. The Nine of Cups being in the challenge, it's like you want to feel like you're going to make the right emotional decision. I think in the end here, you're going to be able to build your dream life anyways, or build toward your dreams, accomplish your dreams. But I would kind of, it's more so leaning toward the balanced, like balancing both here. Because like you could always quit that job down the line if you don't want to do it. Like if it just sucks and it's totally taking away from your time, right? But you do have the Three of Wands. You do have the Three of Wands here in the future position. You have the Three of Wands in the future. Yeah, Three of Wands is one of my cards. It's like it's really asking for you to have perspective. Like sometimes like we want to rush things, or we just want to just like we want things to happen very quickly. But sometimes the Three of Wands is asking for you to take a to have perspective, right? So the Three of Wands is about thinking more long term, like thinking about things in a more long term way. It's like your ships are going to come in regardless, but it's important to think more long term, like 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. I'm not saying it's going to take that long or whatever, but you get what I'm saying. Because you'll eventually, with the Ten of Cups and the outcome position, be able to like build toward your dreams anyways. But I do get more so this balanced part coming in with the Two of Swords for the overall energy. So if I were you, it kind of is leaning toward like maybe accepting the job and then like working on your like your dreams also. So that's what I got for you, Brianna. All right, good vibes, Princess. Hi, Austin. Hope as well. Hope all is well. My ex is back in contact, but he's a bit of a player. I want to see how he sees me or feels about me. All right, what can you tell me here for good vibes, Princess? Aries dominant, but I'm a Leo. Yeah, I was looking at my, well, I got a report on my subcharts, and technically, I'm very Sag. All right, let's see here. What, or my rising is Sag. I don't know Scorpio rising, but there's like subcharts. Anyways, let's see. Good vibes, Princess. You pulled the Six of Swords here. Well, I think this person genuinely wants to work on things with you. Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles. I don't necessarily see. I don't know. I don't know if this person's had. So I don't necessarily see any bad intentions. I could be wrong, but I don't think this person. Maybe they were a player. I'm picking up intuitively. I'm kind of looking at like the bottom of the deck and stuff. The Devil card here, Death card. I think they realized their ways in some type of way. So I think this person with the Six of Swords is like trying to let go of their old ways, and they're trying to remain committed and disciplined to like building something with you, or wanting to talk with you, or maybe even wanting to repair things with you. So I don't think that this person has bad intentions. I could be wrong. I don't think they're trying to be a player. I think the Three of Pentacles is like they want cooperation and teamwork. So I think they genuinely do want to move this in a different direction than, I don't know how many times y'all have tried, but yeah. So that's what I get here. I think like some part of this person's personality like collapsed or something, and then like it made them realize something about themselves. What's my moon sign? I'm a Scorpio moon. Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, a Leo sun. Yeah. Venus in Gemini, Mars in Gemini. All right, last but not least, Tanwin. Let's see here. Did you put a question? Why'd you retract the message? Do you not want me to answer the question? I am relocating. Any guidance on whether to move near family or friend? To move near family or friends, please. Annie, I don't know if you saw that the message was retracted. My super chat has disappeared. Sorry. Oh, it's all good. I have your super chat here. Do you still want me to answer that question about you relocating? Yeah. Yeah, I got Gemini placements. I got them in the 8th house too. All right, so I'm gonna answer this question here for you, Annie. Okay. I am relocating. Any guidance on whether to move near family or friends, please? I actually like having a Venus in Gemini and a Mars in Gemini. So, I like it. Let's see here. However, it's been difficult with all this fucking Saturn and Pisces and Neptune squaring my Venus and my Saturn, and the nodes squaring all my shit. Like, I'm over this Pisces energy. Like, fucking, I can't wait for Neptune and Saturn to be done here. Fucking over it. All right, what can you tell me for Annie, please? Should they relocate, move near toward family or friends? Like, this is going to be, let's see. Ace of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. I feel friends. I feel like it's friends. Ace of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. I feel like it's friends. Now, if I had like cups, or if I had like a 3 of cups, if I had a 2 of cups, if I had 10 of cups, if I had 10 of Pentacles. But 3 of Pentacles is more so, I think it's more so like it would point more toward friendship. And especially Ace of Wands. So, yeah. So that's what I got for you, Annie. Hope that helped. All right, Brianna. Why has it been so hard to let go of this Aries? It was a situationship, and it's been 2 years in no contact, but they still pop up often. Yeah, let's see. All right, Brianna, why has it been so hard to let go of this Aries? It was a situationship, and it's been 2 years in no contact, but they still pop up often. Aries. Why has it been so hard to let go of this Aries? It was a situationship, and it's been 2 years in no contact, but they still pop up often. Page of Pentacles here. Tower. You know, like some... Here, hold on. Page of Pentacles, the tower in the world. You know, this is what I've learned, or what I've discovered. Like, I actually read about this, but it made a lot of sense. That, like, whenever something ends fast or collapses fast, like, and there's no, like, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, whenever something ends fast or collapses fast, or it's like a situationship, whatever the case might be, it's like you feel like it's like an open loop. Like, you feel like it wasn't complete. And so your mind is like trying to close an open loop. I don't know y'all's exact situation, but I don't get, because it's like maybe this person is thinking about you and like that's why, Although, like, I do believe in that. I do believe, like, if someone's constantly on your mind, like, they're probably thinking about you too. But you have to have real discernment with that shit. Like, a lot of people can just be, like, stuck in, like, limerence, right? Like, you have to really know, like, if... Because sometimes it's like, why am I thinking about this person so much? Like, it just makes no fucking sense. Well, like, sometimes it's because they're thinking about you. But I don't know if that's exactly the case in this read. I think it's because maybe it collapsed fast or it ended fast, and like maybe there wasn't like a proper closure to it, and so like your mind is like trying to, like wants to close that open loop. I don't know what y'all situation is, but maybe just like reach out to the person. Like, I don't know if you like need closure or whatever the case might be. It's like, it's better than this shit just being on your mind. But if it was like proper closure and stuff like that, then I feel like you're just like, it's like your mind, like you're having to find some type of peace with it, with the situation. Why has it been so hard? It was a situation. It's been 2 years. Oh, it's been 2 years of no contact, but they still pop up. Okay, I forgot about that part. You didn't have proper closure. That's probably why. That's probably why. Page of Pentacles, the Tower would be like opening up communication again. But it's like the one thing about the Tower is like how can your ego handle it? Like, that's the thing. Like, if you're at a spot where you're like, okay, I haven't talked to this person in 2 years. If they reject me, or if they don't want to talk to me, or if I can't get closure, or if nothing happens, will I be okay? And like, if you're genuinely in that spot, then you might as well just like reach out to the person, right? For whatever reason. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's a bigger reason for it. I don't know. Or to get closure, or whatever. Because otherwise, I feel like it's just like an open loop here. But if you're not at that place to where you feel like you can't do that, like it's gonna fucking affect your ego, like to do, then don't do it. Like, don't do it. But they could be thinking about you too, though, and that's why you're thinking about them. But again, I feel like you have to have really strong discernment with that. So, I hope that helped, Brianna. All right, Phoenix Oracle. Phoenix Oracle. Yeah, like you feel like it's gonna set you back, then I want to do it. Phoenix Oracle, hi Austin, what's next for me in love? Thanks for all that you do. Let's see. Let me answer this question. Phoenix Oracle. Hi Austin, what's next for me in love? Thanks for all that you do. Phoenix Oracle, oh shit. What's next for me in love? Thanks for all that you do. Nine of Swords, the Moon. Oh no. I'm gonna be real with you with this message, because this is like what I'm getting. Like, the Nine of Swords and the Moon, you can do whatever you want to do, but this is a message here that I get. I don't see anything like right away happening in love. That doesn't mean it won't happen. But I do get this strong energy with the Nine of Swords and the Moon, like to prioritize yourself at this time. Like, I'm not just saying that because I'm like, stop focusing on a relationship and just focus on yourself, right? Like, that's not why I'm saying that. Like, if I saw something, I would say like, yeah, this is what I feel like in regards to love. But I feel like there's a block in regards to love, because I feel like there's something here with the Nine of Swords and the Moon that like to focus on your own well-being at this time. Like, Nine of Swords and the Moon can be like this constant stress that you're feeling, or just this restlessness. this is the last question that I'm going to answer. Then I got to get off because I got to do I got to do other readings, and I have to like finish some other stuff up. But Phoenix Oracle healing. Did you just recently get out of something? Or is there like someone that you're thinking about? Phoenix Oracle. Because I get here with the Nine of Swords and the Moon. I feel like for you, it's like prioritizing like your own mental and emotional well-being here. And kind of like letting go of like the idea of love. And like, I'm not sure if there's like things here that it's like for you to like come to peace with or something like that is what I'm picking up here. Because Nine of Swords and the Moon card is like feeling like you're in this never-ending nightmare. I don't know if she's here anymore, but you're trying to let go of someone. The reason why I ask is you have the Judgment and the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and usually like the Nine of Swords and the Moon card is like I don't know if this person's on your mind a lot, or like you're just working through things and like trying to let go of this person. But I feel like it's like consuming you, or it was. And I kind of feel for you like with the Nine of Swords and the Moon, it's like because I feel like I feel like you're in like a lot of stress about something, or like something was causing you a lot of stress here. So I don't really see anything yet. I kind of feel like for you, like this is just a message that I get, like to focus on yourself here and like work through whatever this past energy was, because I feel like that's what's blocking you. So that's what I got. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, y'all. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the support. And I'll probably be going live here pretty soon again. So yeah. Let's see here. All right, cool. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here. Wishing everybody a great week. I'll probably be back tomorrow or in a couple days. All right, cool. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye, everyone.